super windy, it's overcast. We're not supposed to have a storm until Monday, but this is April and it's the beginning of tornado season. I got the Manticore and I've been practicing some of the signals at home with some known objects, and we're gonna try it out, see what I can find today. Hopefully it doesn't get any worse, but it's not a bad day out. So let's get this going. See if we can find something with the Manticore. Well, my first good find today. Hey, that didn't even sound like what it's supposed to. It's a dime. Alright, still learning. Out of the wind. So a high 50s, low 60s signals is a crusty Zinken. Mid 50s is pull tab. Beaver tail without the tail. Well, that is a buried spigot with a whole bunch of fire ants. That'll stay there. And that was a sketchy mid 50s up to 60. Very scratchy. And then when I do the pinpoint, it comes up with the red line, which means that it's iron, but that's not iron, that's a dime. Okay, so another thing to learn. That's another sketchy signal. It's still stuck in the wall right there. And that's a dime. Man, it should be ringing up higher than the information I'm getting on the machine. Telling me it's a bad signal too. Huh. Alright, we'll double check. A broken signal, 60s, 70s, 80s. And it's gonna be a 66 copper penny. 68. Alright. Well, haven't been digging too many pennies. I got a coin, I think. Right there, yep. Didn't ring up high. No, that's not a coin. That's a token. Oh yeah, a new token. Haha, that makes my day. We'll have to find out what it is. We'll do a cleanup, see what it is. But alrighty, I see machine, slot, something. Alright, we'll get this cleaned up. Well, that's about as far as I'm going to get out in the field, but I believe that's a 7. That says young. Right there, 7 and young. And then you flip it over. It's either Chinese or Japanese characters in the middle. It says gaming metal slot machine. So orientations this way. Orientations this way and that way, but I think that's what that is slot machine, gaming metal, some characters in the middle, and then 7 young. I'll have to look this one up. That's cool. A whole new token. Sketchy signal, rusty material, old can. Look down in the hole. Looks like I've got Oh yeah, a quarter, eagle quarter. Pretty worn. All right, let's keep going. Sketchy, high 50s, low 60s. And that's gonna be a zinc copper. Zinc and Lincoln. Oh, this is a nice deep signal, and it turns out to be a Wheatie. You can see 1 cent right there. And then on this side, there's Abraham. And we want to check the date, 1952. Right on. 1 Wheatie. Well, you can just barely see it. That says 1 cent right there. Flip it over. 1956. Is there a mint mark? Not sure. Hey, my second Wheatie. Looks like a Denver. Digging a signal here. I popped the stone out and it looks like it's been worked. It's a little rounded on this end, but the sides have been shaved here. I don't know. That might be the start of a point or a scraper. I don't know. I've never found one yet, so super cool if it was. So let's go find out what that signal is. Well, that definitely was a high 70s, and that gave me a dime. And I ripped my pants. Kidoki. Well, I guess these pants go in the trash. I've tried to save them with patches on the knees, but when that goes, yeah, it's done. So this weather's not gonna let up. It's supposed to be like this for a couple more days. Hopefully I can block a little bit of this wind. But it was pretty good. I think I got a little mix of everything. Still learning those signals. And one of the things I do find is that the Manticore tends to swing into the tones, and it's not a crisp cut tone between items. So it'll run a scale up down, and where the Minelab 600 has a set signal for each item, so it's pretty crisp for a solid signal. So that's one thing that I'm learning. I do like the backlit buttons and the backlit screen, even though the backlit screen was also on the Knox. This one here, it seems to highlight the numbers better. And there's a red bar that goes underneath the numbers to tell you whether it's a good signal or bad. I can't trust it. I pulled a couple of dimes, even though that red line was there telling me it was something not good. So let's go over the items. I got to get out of here and head home. Standard junk, big old copper. I pulled some glass out of a few holes. A bunch of junk, probably carnival glass of some sort. Pull tabs, bolts, nuts, rocks, punch out, fence pieces, aluminum. Over here is, I believe that's a Sears and Roebuck tag for something. JC, I don't know, Higgins maybe. Sears and Roebuck at the bottom. A few pennies. Somehow I can avoid some of these by not digging the lower tones. A few dimes. Some of them didn't even actually sound like the tone for dimes. I got a quarter, 2 wheat pennies. The oldest was the 52. And I think the find of the day is this new token. Yeah, I'll get this home, get it cleaned up, and I'll post up what it is and where it came from, and hopefully I can figure out the age and what those characters in the middle say. So, alright, new token. So thanks everybody for coming around. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, hit the comment, leave a comment, tell me how you guys are doing, how I'm doing, all that fun stuff. Like, share, family, friends, all that good fun stuff, on and on and on. Alright, so kind of here. Thanks everybody, and don't forget, wherever you go and whatever you do, have fun, as long as it's legal. Thanks everybody.